This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, united community, empowered people, exceptional health care. And Electro Delights, all natural energy citrus bites. Good evening and welcome to the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight we have South Sound Conference Girls Basketball with the Shelton Highclimbers hosting the North Thurston Rams. I'm Dedrick Allen and you are watching the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. North Thurston comes into tonight's game with a 10-7 overall record, 5-6 in the SSC. The Rams are coming off Wednesday's 58-37 conference loss to Gig Harbor. Shelton is 5-12 on the season, 3-8 in the conference. The Highclimbers edged Timberline 45-43 Wednesday. This is the second meeting of the season between North Thurston and Shelton. In their first meeting on December 19th, the Rams beat the Highclimbers 58-46. In that game, North Thurston had three players score in double digits, led by Rocky Brown's 17 points. Brooklyn Harn added 12, and Jana Kalama chipped in 10. The Rams have won the past two games over the Highclimbers. The last Shelton win over North Thurston was 57-45 on January 17th of last year. Coming up on the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, we talk with Climber coach Tiffany Twiddy. It's South Sound Conference Girls Basketball, the North Thurston Rams at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delights Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor. And welcome back to a very full mini dome tonight. We have a mass band here to our right, high school, junior high. I think even some younger kids are here. We also have some junior cheerleaders in the building. So it's going to be pretty loud. It's going to be pretty raucous here tonight. So just be forewarned. Anyways, let's talk basketball. North Thurston and Shelton. Just a little while ago, I had a conversation with Climber coach Tiffany Twiddy. And here's what she had to say about Wednesday's win. Coach, I got to tell you, that was a team win on Wednesday night. I don't even know where to start. Let's get your first impressions of that game.
Yeah, it was super exciting. I mean, it's kind of like the whole year I've known that we were a team that was capable of that. So it was just really nice to see. I mean, even if it's the end of the season, I've known that the whole year. So it was nice to see kind of it all come together, and they did a great job.
I want to tell us about Taya Gooley. She was clutch at the free throw line in the fourth quarter with the game on the line.
Yes. Yeah, she's just not phased. You know, I thought that too. I was like, oh, she's probably so nervous right now. But she just got up, no problem, and just went and hit them like she does in practice, like she does all the time. And it's just preparation. You know, we prepare for these things in practice. We do pressure free throws. And yeah, she just wasn't phased. Got up, hit them, and that was it. So.
The play towards the end of the game at half court when Taya was fighting for the ball, and how did she see Mei Ping down here open?
I have no idea. No, honestly, I have no clue. I mean, we were getting ready to call a timeout because we were concerned, like, at that point that, you know, okay, we want to save our possession, you know, and yeah, I mean, it turned into a great play, so we stopped calling timeout, and we're like, let's let it unfold, and it worked out. So yeah, it was awesome to, I don't know, just great teamwork, I guess.
Kylan Powell, I don't think I've seen a cleaner steal at the end of a game, ever. Yeah, no, she did a great job. I mean, I told them if you have an opportunity to go for it, but, you know, just make sure we don't give up the line, you know, don't give up any threes because that would have given them the win, and just to go out and play D and play how we've been playing all game. And if you have an opportunity, get in there and get it. Just make sure you don't foul. And, yeah, she saw the opportunity and took it, so it was great. Jade Smith early on kept you in the game, hitting three threes in the first quarter. What happened to her after that?
You know, shooters are shooters. Shooters are going to shoot. You know, she, you know, all the shooters on our team will have times where they're hot and times where they're not. And her first quarter threes really helped us get a good start that game, and really was a kind of a spark for us. So, yeah, anytime they're on, we're happy about it.
You were down 9 points in the third, and you came back to tie it. You didn't seem fazed by that 9-point deficit. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just weather in the storm sometimes. We came out and we knew that they were going to come out aggressive and things like that. And it did unfold pretty quickly, which was kind of scary. But at the same time, you know, we just knew that if we sat back and stuck to our game plan, that eventually it would pan out. So you just got to stay calm in those moments and keep them calm and keep playing. So let's talk about North Thurston tonight. You lost in their house. You got them here. Mm-hmm. What's your feeling? You know, they are some really good shooters, and they definitely have an ability to kind of drive and pull up. You know, that's a big part of their game is they'll kind of take it in and then they'll pull up and shoot. But we know kind of what they do, and we're prepared for it, and hoping what we do can you know, hopefully stop their number 2 and number 3 are really their scorers, and they're both great players, and so we're hoping that we can slow them down a little bit. Everybody available for tonight? No, we're missing a few tonight. We still kind of have that sickness going around the team and have some different kind of family things going on. So yeah, we will be a little limited tonight. Limited Wednesday and you got the win. Yeah, true. You never know. Sometimes it can still work out. But yeah, we're a little limited tonight. So. All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you. Shelton coach Tiffany Twiddy for the game. We're running out of time here in the pregame. We will take a timeout and we'll be back with the starting lineups for both teams here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and family of clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, Go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome, everyone. Diedrich Allen, top of the stands, across from the scorers tables and our usual position. As we just had the national anthem, as you heard, it's time for starting lineups. Let's start out with the visiting North Thurston Rams. Rocky Brown, a 5'8" senior. Jacqueline Ann Reed, a 5'6" sophomore. That's the one thing I don't have on here. Okay, hold on. I have one mistake on my starting five there. Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, Janae Kalama, and Aurora Goodwin. So it's Brown, Reed, Arnold McClanahan, Kalama, and Goodwin. For the Highclimbers, same starting five as Wednesday night. Taya Gooley, 5'4" junior. Brianna Salazar, a 5'8" sophomore. Mei Ping Vernon, a 5'4" sophomore. Jade Smith, a 5'5" junior. And Abigail Zanuski, a 5'7" sophomore. So that's Brown, Reed, Arnold, McClanahan, Kalama, and Goodwin for the Rams. Gooley, Salazar, Vernon, Smith, and Zanuski for the Highclimbers. We'll be back with the tip-off here in the Mini Dome. Girls basketball, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
And we're back at the Mini Dome, waiting for the tip-off between the North Thurston Rams and the Shelton Highclimbers. Thanks for joining us tonight on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Packed house tonight. This is a good thing to see. Got extra band members in here and some extra cheer squad and lots of parents. I'm glad to see that. So here come the Highclimbers in their white jerseys or red numbers. The Rams come out with their purple jerseys on. The referees will call it blue for whatever reason that is. It must be easier to see. So it's a Salazar and Brown in the center court. Tip it off, and here comes Teaguli for the Climbers. 3 on the way by Smith. It rims off. A rebound pulled down by the Rams. Excuse me, I'm a little bit off kilter here. That's Kalama with the ball. Sorry, get catch up with the play here. Swinging around, quick toss down to the baseline, out of the reach and out of bounds, and a turnover to start the ball game for the Rams. We have students standing up and a band standing up, so it's going to be kind of hard to see anything on the sideline below us. We'll do our best. Teaguli brings the ball up for the Highclimbers. Near side to Vernon. Out it goes to Salazar. And there's Smith between the circles. Near side to Vernon. On the dribble, hands it off to Salazar. Salazar. Oh, steal. And going to the back and missing it was Rocky Brown. Rebound goes to Zanuski, and here comes Vernon. Teaguli setting the play for the Highclimbers. Near side to Smith. Swing it over to Vernon. Vernon at the top, gets a screen from Salazar, stops at the elbow, bounces it up top, Zanuski. Gonna drive side of the paint. Nice little step over from up and in with a little scoop on the change of direction. 2 points for Abigail. Palama with the ball for the Rams. Near side to Brown. Cross court, it goes back to Kalama. Foul line jumper off, but the up and in, and the foul by Brown off the offensive rebound. So count the bucket and the foul. I'm waiting for them to post. There it goes. Goes on Zanuski, her first, and free throw is off, but the rebound and the putback dropped in by Arnold McClanahan. So it's 4-2. Rams on top. Vernon with it, driving baseline, draws a double team, little runner off the baseline, missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by Goodwin. And gonna have a jump ball and a heads up move by Salazar, but it'll stay with the Rams. Reed has the ball in backcourt for the Rams, throws it up to center court, and Brown is gonna be bumped and fouled by, it's gonna be Salazar, her second team foul on Shelton. Inbounds goes to Reed. Throws over near side. Kalama down to the baseline. Back to Kalama and up top. Quick passes. Arnold McClanahan to the baseline, out to the corner. Up top it goes to Brown. Brown down back into the paint. Arnold McClanahan turnaround hook falls short, but draws a third team foul on Shelton. And Salazar picked up her second personal foul. Kylan Powell at the scorer's table check in, likely to get Salazar after the first of 2 free throws by Jasmine Arnold McClanahan. First free throw goes in. And Powell steps on, and Salazar sits down. Zanuski, Powell, Smith, Vernon, and Gooley on the court for Shelton. Second free throw by Arnold McClanahan, in and out. Brown over the top, but tapped it right into Smith's hands. Jade will leave it there for the middle, and that's Gooley. Over to Powell. Powell open for 3. That rims short. Rebound pulled down by Kalama. Kalama's going to go coast to coast, put it up, missed the shot. Rebound off of Powell, out of bounds, but there's going to be a push in the back on the Rams. On Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, her first. Substitution as Brooklyn Harn steps onto the court first time. And Sarah Parker is in there for the Rams as well. Gooley gets it to Vernon. Vernon leaves it there for Powell. Powell to the foul line. Cut off. Stops, draws a triple team. Bounces it to Zanuski. Zanuski gets it to Vernon. 10 on the shot clock. Vernon looking for Gooley on the baseline. Gets it down to the baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Powell jumps into the middle. Lost the handle on the ball. Ball still free. And we're going to have a foul on Powell. 14 fouls on Shelton early. First on Powell. 5-2. Highclimbers got the first points. The Rams have rattled off 5 straight since. Harn with the ball. Quick pass down low. Up and off the mark was Arnold McClanahan. Her putback is short, but she did draw yet another foul. That's 5 team fouls on Shelton. Personal foul went on Jade Smith. That's her first. Back at the free throw line is Jasmine Arnold and McClanahan. Just 1 for 2. That's 3 of the 5 Ram points. First free throw off the back of the iron. Popped out. Looked like it was deep in that cup. One more free throw. That one goes in. Give her 4 points, 2 for 4 at the free throw line. And a 4-point lead for North Thurston. Shelton with the ball, Taya Gooley. Near side to Powell. Kylan will hook the pass out to Smith. Smith saw an opening, shot a 3, hit the front of the iron, missed it. Arnold McClanahan with the rebounds. Here comes Brooklyn Harn. She gives there to Kalama. Kalama will dance back over to Harn. Cross court to Kalama. Kalama with the drive, leave it for Harn. Harn, kick it to the corner, and losing it out of bounds was Sarah Parker. That's 2 turnovers on the Rams. So Powell will get the ball inbounds, get it right back to Gooley. High post feed to Zanuski, left alone at the foul line for a jumper. That rimmed a little off to the left. A rebound pulled down by the Rams. And here comes Kalama. Kalama bounces it to Harn. Harn to the three-point arc, cross court. Parker back to Kalama. Lost the handle at the free throw line on the drive, and the foul is going to be called on the Highclimbers. That's 6 in the quarter. We're just over halfway through. Carly Thompson up off the Highclimber bench. And May Ping will get a rest. The foul was on her. It's her first. Baseline inbounds for the Rams, who's checking in now. Now Rocky Brown steps back on, and Parker will sit down for North Thurston. Inbounds in the corner to, well, actually it's going to go up top. Quick pass over. Kalama for 3 at the wing. That's off. Rebound tapped, and it's going to go off of Kylie Freeze, who's on the court as well. When did she check in? Look at the Highclimbers, trailing by 4. Near side to Thompson. Thompson with the drive to the foul line. Finds some space, finds Zanuski. Now to Powell. Powell at the foul line. Looking for a backdoor cutter. Can't get it to her. There's Smith at the top over to Powell. 9 on the shot clock. Powell got to go to work. Back spins into the paint. Little fade away. That drops in. It's Kylan's first basket of the evening. 6-4. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go here, first quarter. Harn with it. Pull-up jumper just inside the arc. What a nice little form there. And it's a 4-point lead for North Thurston, matching the largest they've had so far. Here comes Taya Gooley, top of the key. It's a screen from Powell. Swing it over to Smith. Smith goes to the top, takes a 3. Off the glass and in. Jade with her first 3 of the night. She had 3 threes in the win in the first quarter on Wednesday night. Harn's going to try and answer. Pull-up jumper at the elbow. That's a little hard off the rack. Get it to Brown. Brown drives side of the paint, put it up. That rimmed off. And a rebound pulled down by Freeze. Freeze triple team, dribbles out of that. Throw it up to Kalama. Kalama runner at the foul line. That rimmed off. Rebound tapped out, and there's going to be a loose ball foul on the Rams. And that'll go on Rocky Brown, her first. Brianna Salazar will return for Shelton. Zanuski will sit down. Sideline backcourt inbound for the Highclimbers. Here comes Taya Gooley. Swing it over to Smith. Smith will get it to Thompson. Thompson ball fakes and drives to the opposite side, and then they're going to get a foul on the Rams. 3-team fouls on North Thurston. It's going to go on Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, her second. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard. Thompson will trigger the play. Arnold McClanahan sits down. Who returned? And who stepped on? Rebound thrown all the way up to the top to Smith. Smith over to Powell. Going to drive to the side of the paint, try to do a step by. Drew the foul, but no whistle. Got the shot to fall, however. And the Highclimbers are up 1. Kalama swings it over to Harn. Harn back to Kalama. To Brown, down to the side of the paint. That's Goodwin. Goodwin had the ball slipped out of her hand. It'll be North Thurston ball. Baseline inbounds from right of the backboard. Freeze will trigger the play. So throw it in to Kalama. Kalama dances to the center of the court and bounce it over to Harn. Harn got to Brown. Brown extra pass to Freeze. Freeze back to Kalama. Kalama over to Harn. Into the corner, back to Harn. 2 on the shot clock. Lob over. 3 on the way at the buzzer. Did she get it off? It missed it anyways. They're going to say it's a shot clock violation and a turnover. Jacqueline and Reed back in the ballgame for the Rams. Climbers with a 1-point lead in the ball. Gooley throws over to Powell. Powell opposite corner left alone for 3. That's off. Rebound tapped and controlled by Reed. Here comes Kalama. Kalama top of the key. Swing it over. Reed side of the paint. Up to Kalama. Nope. Extra pass over to Reed. Reed for 3. Yes. 2-point lead for North Thurston. Here comes Shelton. Cooley stops and pops for 3. That rims off. Rebound pulled down by Harn. Get up to Reed. Reed center of the court to Kalama. Back to Reed. Reed outside, side of the paint to Freeze. Extra pass down low, deflected, but Reed comes away. I'm sorry. Freeze comes away with it. Harn with the jumper. That falls off. Rebound. Freeze up and off. Rebound pulled down by Powell. Powell with 20 seconds to work in the quarter. Top of the key to the foul line, steps back. Throws to the baseline, there's Salazar. Salazar to the hoop and the arm. Excuse me, I lost my concentration there for a minute. And that's a basket by Brianna Salazar plus the foul. 11-11 is the score. 15.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Salazar can give the Highclimbers a lead, and she does. Band is stood up, excuse me. Here comes Kalama. Kalama quickly over to now there's Harn. Harn into the corner to Reed. Reed cross court to Kalama. Kalama extra pass to Brown. Brown side of the paint, kick it out to Reed. Reed for take the 3. That rims off, and the quarter runs out. After 1, North Thurston up. I'm sorry, trailing Shelton by 1, 12-11.
Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. Inbounds goes to Gooley. Gooley to the top of the key to Vernon. Vernon drives to the foul line, leaves it for Powell. Powell at the top. Spins, little fadeaway hook that rimmed off. Had her own rebound for a moment. Rebound then pulled down by the Rams. Here comes Kalama. Kalama throws it over to Reed. Back to Kalama, high post feed to Freeze. Out to Reed. Reed turns around, throws it to Freeze on the box. Turn around, hook goes in for Aurora Goodwin. Excuse me, that's not Freeze, that's Aurora Goodwin. I'm a little off there. She hit the bucket. Here comes Powell back the other way. Little fadeaway, missed the shot, but drew the foul. That'll go on Brooklyn Harn, I believe, as it's her first, 5th team foul on North Thurston. Shelton's Kylan Powell at the free throw line. Her first trip to the stripe now, tonight. First free throw goes in. Ties ball game back up. Second free throw. That's in. Give her 6 points, and it's a 1-point lead. Near steal on the inbounds. Powell tried to roll it over to Gooley. Jump ball called. That'll go over to the Rams. Actually, should stay with the Rams. Brooklyn Harn will bring it in from the backcourt baseline. Inbounds to Reed. Gets it right back to Harn. She'll get it to Kalama. Kalama up the near side. Stops beyond the three-point arc, finds a wide open Harn at the top to three. That rimmed off. Rebound goes to Powell. Powell looking to run. Slows it down, lets Pat go by. Handed off to Gooley to Vernon up top. Gonna take the three at the top. That's off the glass. No. Rebound Harn. Brooklyn handed off to Kalama. And here come the Rams. Steal by Vernon. Oh, she missed the layup. Kalama with the rebound. Get it to Reed. Reed will bring it across the timeline. High post feed. Goes to Goodwin. Out to Borchard to hit a three. Here's Powell. Over to Gooley. Gooley down to the baseline in the corner. Salazar. Runs into her own player, and then it's going to be a turnover on the Highclimbers. Only have 2 on the Highclimbers so far. 4 on the Rams. Let's see here. Rocky Brown steps back on. Jasmine Arnold and McClanahan also back in for North Thurston. Working with Reed. Harn and Kalama. Reed has a ball in back court now. Off the inbounds. Pounds it up, and what do we have? We had a kickball? Yeah, we had a kickball there. So we get baseline inbounds. For the Rams, Burchard returns. For North Thurston, inbounds goes to Arnold Kalama. There's Brown with a pass in the middle. Oh, the errant pass that kind of fell off. A rebound pulled down by Powell. Up to Gooley in transition for 3. That's in and out. Rebound Vernon. Her fadeaway in the glass. May Ping with her first basket tonight, and it's tied to 16. Brown throws it over to Burchard. Now that's McClanahan, Arnold McClanahan. Oh, pass is stolen away by Salazar. We're getting a foul on the Rams. And that went on Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, her 3rd. It's the 6th team foul on the Rams. I thought we're shooting 1-1, and so did the referees, and so did everybody on the floor, but it's not. It's only 6. Abigail Zanuski steps back onto the court for the Climbers. They have the ball in their backcourt, sideline inbounds. Gooley gets it at the midcourt stripe. Throws it over to Smith. Smith way outside for three. Yes! Their second three in the ball game. 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. Their largest of the night is 3. It's Harn with it. Down to the baseline to Brown. Brown tried to throw it to Reed. Reed out of position. Goes in backcourt, and that's over and back. So it's Highclimber ball. Ball went out of bounds. They're going to actually put it on the sidelines between the bench and the scorer's table. That's the Ram bench. Powell will hand it off to Gooley. Get it right back, setting the play. Down it goes to Gooley. Gooley tried to force one, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown will get it to Reed. Reed throws it to the baseline, nearly stolen away by Powell, but they say it went off of her out of bounds. So baseline inbounds for the Rams, right of the backboard. We're going to change this play, or what are we discussing here? Nope, they're going to turn that over to the Highclimbers. They're going to say it went off of Borchard instead. So that's 7 turnovers on North Thurston. Shelton with a 3-point lead, 4.5 minutes to go here in the half. Taya Gooley with the ball, bringing it up. Bounce it to Smith. Smith on the drive to the baseline. Zanuski. Out it goes to Powell. Powell for 3 at the top. Yes. Kylan with 9 points. And that is the 6-point lead, the largest of the night for the Highclimbers. Timeout on the court. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball. Join us Thursday night as the Shelton boys wrap up the regular season hosting Central Kitsap. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight's citrus bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delight's bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
North Thurston ball coming out of the timeout. A little full court press by the Highclimbers, handled well by the Rams. Here comes Reed. Reed setting the play, high post feed. Down, actually there's a 3 on the way and off by Brown. Rebound goes to Vernon for the Highclimbers. She's going to push it. It goes to Powell. Powell drives baseline. Splits a double team, missed the shot but drew the foul. So Kylan Powell at the free throw line. Foul went to Jacqueline and Reed. Jackie Reed, I think is what they call her. Powell with 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Should get 1 more. 2 for 3. Has 9 points. Second free throw goes in. Kalama steps back onto the court for the Rams. She'll get the ball in the inbounds. Actually, that is it Kalama? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. She has the ball in backcourt for the Rams. Up it goes to Harn. Harn lost the handle on the ball. And Gooley comes away with it up to Vernon. Vernon goes to the hole with a little scoop, spins that one out. Rebound goes to Freeze back in the ball game. Here comes Kalama. Up to Harn. Harn, extra pass in the corner. Reed, actually, no, that was Brown. Missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Vernon. Here comes Powell. Powell stops the key to the foul line. Splits the double team and tried to scoop one up. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by the Rams. Here comes Harn. Harn with the ball. Stops. Throws it to Kalama. Gets it to Brown. Back over to Harn. Harn open for three. She'll take it. She'll rim that one off. Rebound pulled down by Zanuski. Abigail looked to floor over and then get it to Gooley. Gooley brings the ball to the top of the key. Stops and pops for three. Hits it. Taya's first point of the night, and the Highclimbers are up 10. Kalama trying to get by the defense. Does. Throws it over to Brown. Into the corner. Borchert will hit a three. That's Laney's second three in the ball game. Gooley will bring it up on the dribble, gets the screen, stops, thought about a three, gets it to Powell. Powell down to Gooley, overthrew her. Ball saved in bounds, but goes right to Harn. Harn gets it to Brown. Brown will wisely set the play, swinging over to Kalama. And a near steal there, but as Gooley knocked it away, Vernon comes up with it. Here comes Smith, draws a double team on the box on the stop, missed the shot. Vernon comes away with the rebound, and what do we have? This is a turnover right back to the Rams. So Brianna Salazar and Carly Thompson step back onto the court for Shelton. North Thurston has the ball. Brown, so he's over to Kalama, back to Brown. Then lobs it to Harn, side of the paint, turnaround jumper off the mark by Freeze. Rebound by Kalama. Freeze with another shot in the paint, missed that one. Salazar pulls the rebound down. Here she comes on the run. She'll throw it up to Gooley. Taya steps back, trying to drive. Trying to find a little bit of space, finds. Gets a screen on the drive, throwed it up with a runner. 5 points for Taya. Highclimbers lead by 9. Minute 18 to go here in the half. Kalama bounces it over to Brown. Lays a nice pass down to Borchert. She'll put it up and in. Laney with 8 points. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Seven-point lead for the Highclimbers. Minute 7 to go in the ball game. The Climber ball coming out of the timeout. Thompson gets it into Gooley, and here comes Shelton. Gooley top of the key, on the dribble, throws it over to Zanuski. Finds Smith. Smith lost the handle on the ball. Ball's free. Brown comes up with it. Here comes Borchert. Borchert up the far side, stops. Bounce it to Kalama. Near side to Brown. Brown stops on the drive, lost the handle on the ball on the pass. Carly Thompson with the pick up to Smith. Smith, extra pass down low, stolen away by Harn. Here comes Brown. Brown the other way for North Thurston. She'll wisely turn around, set the play to Kalama. Harn with it, drives to the foul line into the paint, right to the hoop, puts it off the glass, missed it. Rebound pulled down by the Rams. Freeze had it. Now there's Brown to Kalama. Open for three. Doesn't take it. Reset. The shot clock is off. High post feed. Turnaround jumper by Freeze is an air ball. Saved in bounds. Nope. 13.2 seconds to go in the half. Kylan Powell back into the ball game. Smith will sit down. Thompson will get it into Gooley. Here come the Highclimbers. Obviously hold for the last shot. Powell with the ball. He's going to drive, turn around, bang bodies, and we have a charge on Powell. .6 seconds to go in the half. 28-21. Shelton with the lead. North Thurston will have the ball. Looks like the Climbers are going to go into a press defense. Inbounds goes to Kalama. Kalama turned to Harn. Harn, quick pass up Orchard for three at the buzzer. No. One half is in the books. Highclimbers up 28-21. We'll be right back with the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show in just a moment here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Growing industries in Mason County flow through the Port of Shelton. Whether it be the Sanderson Field Business Park, the Johns Prairie Industrial Complex, or Oakland Bay Marina, our region is seeing a diverse array of products and employment opportunities, bringing prosperity to the people in our communities. The Port of Shelton, promoting economic growth since 1948.
Halftime in the Mini Dome. Shelton Lady Highclimbers leading the North Thurston Lady Rams 28-21. Kylan DePowell leads the way with 10 points for Shelton. Jade Smith has 6-5 for Taya Dooley, 3 for Brianna Salazar, 2 apiece for Mayping Vernon and Abigail Zanuski. For the Rams, their leading scorer is Lainey Borchard. She has 8 points, all in the second quarter. 4 by Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, 3 for Jacqueline Ann Reed. Boy, there's a lot of Aurora Goodwin, Rocky Brown, and Brooklyn Harn all have 2 points apiece. Highclimbers did build a 10-point lead in the second quarter. And we'll take a timeout. We'll talk about that. Turnovers and fouls as personal fouls as they will likely come into play here as the game goes on. Halftime score, Shelton 28, North Thurston 21.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
And back at the Mini Dome, halftime score, Shelton 28. North Thurston 21. I told you I was going to talk about turnovers and fouls. I'm going to start out with the personal fouls, as Jasmine Arnold McClanahan had 3 personal fouls in the first half. It's really the only foul issue or player with foul trouble on the North Thurston team at this point. For the Highclimbers, Brianna Salazar and Kylan Powell have 2 personals apiece. Turnovers, this is probably the biggest factor in the game so far. The Lady Rams, by my count, have 10 turnovers. Shelton has half that, 5. Highclimbers are able to build a 10-point lead. Biggest lead for the Rams in the first half was 4, and that was in the first quarter. Highclimbers led most of the way in the second quarter. So we'll see how the Rams adjust as the North Thurston team is in a hunt for the playoffs. Highclimbers in spoiler mode, as I kind of joked with the coach off mic about that they're shorthanded on Wednesday, pulled out the 2-point win. They're shorthanded tonight, and they're looking for another one, make it 2 in a row. We'll find out. We still have another half to go. Again, the Shelton Lady Highclimbers leading the North Thurston Lady Rams 28-21 at the half of the third quarter when we return here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight's citrus bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delight's bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Waiting for the start of the third quarter. Highclimbers will have the ball to start the third quarter. They lead by 7. They come out with Vernon, Gulli, Smith, Salazar, and Zanuski. The Rams have Harn, Reed, Goodwin, their starters, McClanahan, Arnold McClanahan, and I'm missing one, and I'll get you that. Smith has the ball for the Highclimbers to Vernon. Vernon left alone. She'll drive side of the paint, little fade away, comes up short, rebound pulled down, threw it right to Smith almost, trying to get it out, and here comes Kalama. That's the missing player. Kalama bounces a high post to Arnold McClanahan. She'll get it to Reed. Reed over to Kalama, quick passes to Harn, back to Arnold McClanahan. Her pass is deflected and stolen away. Up the ball goes to Gulli. She'll go to the hoop with a scoop. Off the 11th turnover. High post feed again, stolen away by the Highclimbers. Vernon comes away with it to Zanuski. Zanuski to the three-point arc, finds Salazar on the baseline. She'll drive, stop, draws a triple team into the zone, threw it out to Zanuski. She'll get it to Vernon. Vernon to the top of the key, finds Gulli. Gulli will take the three from the wing, hit it. That's a 12-point lead for the Highclimbers. Kalama with the ball. Gets a screen. Over goes Harn for three in the corner. It's in and out. Rebound pulled down by, that was Arnold McClanahan. She draws a foul under the hoop. Kylan Powell will step back onto the court for Shelton. And what's going on here? The Highclimbers only have 3 in the up court. There's an inbounds. There's a 5-on-3 at the moment. On the inbounds from the baseline, swinging around, Reed will take the 3. That rims off, rebound goes into the corner, and it goes off, and that was very, very dangerous. As everybody on the coaching staff and the 2 guards for the Highclimbers thought this was a shooting foul. It was not. And the Highclimbers avoided a deadly mistake as Smith drains the 3. She has 9 points. That's a 15-point lead for the Highclimbers. Kalama with the ball for North Thurston to the three-point arc. She's going to change direction, throws it to Reed mid-court. Back over to Harn down to the baseline. Open jumper on the baseline, off. And the rebound goes to North Thurston. Reed resets, quick passes down. Nice move, and a hook in the middle that drops in by Jasmine Arnold McClanahan. Ends the drought. Highclimbers led by 15. Timeout called on the court. 5:43 to go in the third, 36-23. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out
We're back already quickly. Smith turnaround jumper for 3. That's off. Rebound tapped out, and then they're going to get Salazar over the top. That'll be 3 on her. And the second foul in the quarter for Shelton. Kalama, the Highclimbers are going to go a little bit of pressure. Up it goes to Brown. Brown will get to the baseline. Harn with the jumper. It rattled in. 4 points for Brooklyn. Leads down to 11. Gooley with the ball for Shelton. Leaves it for Vernon. Vernon just picked up her pivot foot. 6 turnovers on the Highclimbers. 5:08 to go, third quarter. 36-25. Brown with the ball, gets it to Kalama. Kalama crosses midcourt, and under pressure. Still has her dribbles on this far side, bounces the baseline, turnaround jumper goes in. Who was that? Was that Brooklyn again? It was. 2 back-to-back buckets for her for 6 points. Kylan Powell with the ball. Goes to the foul line. Hooks a pass down, knocked away and stolen, but it actually nearly stolen. And the Highclimbers get a break there. Kylan Powell has the ball, throws it nearly away. And here comes Taya Gooley. We didn't have a shot clock reset, I believe. And we'll see how many seconds are still on the shot clock when we resume play. Sideline inbounds, near side, right below the students. It's like Vernon will trigger the play. We'll put 22 on the shot clock. And here we go. Gooley gets the inbound. She'll take a 3. She's open for it. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Brown will shuffle around, throw it up to Kalama. Kalama bounce it to the baseline. Pull-up jumper off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Powell. Powell on the run the other way for the Highclimbers. Stops. Leaves it for Smith in the middle, actually. Goes to the hoop, off the glass, and in for Jade. Give her 11 points. And that's the lead for the Highclimbers at the midway point of the third quarter. Ball up it goes to Harn. Quick pass down, off the glass, and in by Arnold McClanahan. 8 points for Jasmine. 38-29. Here comes Gooley. Gooley stops, thought about a 3, finds Smith. Smith steps back, resets the play on the dribble. Stops at the top, throws it over to Powell. Powell on the dribble. To the side of the paint, draws a lot of attention, draws a triple team, and a jump ball called. That will go over to the Rams. Carly Thompson checks in. Smith will sit down for Shelton. We have a timeout on the court. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball. Join us Thursday night as the Shelton boys wrap up the regular season hosting Central Kitsap. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Back in the Mini Dome. 38-29 is our score. Shelton with the lead. North Thurston with the ball. Reed, Brown, Kalama, Harn, and Arnold McClanahan on the court for the Rams. Harn with the ball. Bounce it down to Arnold McClanahan to the bucket. Up and in. 6 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. Lead is 7 for Shelton. Here comes Gooley. She'll go around, drive to the baseline, to the hoop, blocked and recovered. Give Brown the block. The recovery goes to Harn, stops and pops at the foul line. That's off rebound. Salazar tapped it. Arnold McClanahan got the rebound, missed it on the putback. Carly Thompson will bring it down, and we have a somebody took a shot to the eye. It was Brianna Salazar. So Abigail Zanuski is up off the Climber bench to get her. So it's Shelton ball with a 7-point lead, 2:55 to go, third quarter. Zanuski, Vernon, Powell, Thompson and Gooley on the court for Shelton. Gooley has the ball. Gets it over to Powell, working outside the three-point arc. Bounces it to Vernon, and there's going to be a travel on Powell, as Vernon wasn't quite expecting the pass. And Powell recognized that and then ended up pulling up her pivot foot. 2:43 to go, third quarter. Reed with the ball for North Thurston, gets it to Kalama. Kalama on the dribble, throws it over near side. There's Reed. Reed looking for Arnold McClanahan. They keep it over there, and driving is Brown. Oh boy, quick passes and a reverse layup by Brown doesn't fall in. Rebound goes to the Highclimbers, up to Powell, to Thompson. Carly steps back and lets the pack go by, sets the play. Here's Zanuski on the box. She'll dribble in, step back, nice crossover, little scoop shot, falls off. Rebound pulled down by Kalama. Here come the Rams. Quickly up it goes, stolen away by Powell, stepping in that passing lane. Here comes Kylan the other way. She's going to go hook it to Thompson. Thompson lost the handle, got it back. Finds Zanuski. Zanuski didn't know what she was going to do, ends up traveling. And that's 9 turnovers on Shelton. 1:54 to go, third quarter, 7-point lead for the Highclimbers. Jade Smith back in the ballgame for Shelton. She'll replace Abigail Zanuski. Reed will bring it up for North Thurston. Throws it over far side, Kalama, down to the baseline in the corner. It's Harn, across court to Reed. Reed to the baseline, open jumper on the box by Brown. 4 points for Rocky. It's a 5-point lead now for the Highclimbers. With the ball, it is Taya Gooley. Hand it off to Vernon. May ping to the side of the paint, bounce it to Carly Thompson. A little bit too hard on the bounce. She got it back. Nice pass down to Smith on the baseline. Missed the reverse layup. Here comes Kalama. Kalama at the far side. Wisely lets the pack go by, set the offense. Over it goes to Brown. She'll drive baseline. That's Harn executed. Pull-up jumper doesn't fall. Rebound and a putback. Dropping in is Arnold McClanahan. 8 points in the quarter. 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. Here comes Gooley. Highclimbers have been dry here for a while. Got to break the drought. Vernon drives baseline. Try to hook a pass in. It's deflected. She'll let it go out of bounds. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Vernon will get it into Smith. She'll turn around, fake the three, lost the ball. Kalama ripped it away. Here she comes on the run, one-on-one. Gonna go to the hoop with a scoop, missed the shot, and Taya Gooley had nothing but the only thing she could do was foul her. And that's the third team foul on Shelton, the first on Taya. That puts Janae Kalama to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. She's yet to score. The Rams have cut the 15-point lead down to 3. Kalama makes it 2. Should get one more and can pull it within 1 with this free throw. 39 seconds to go in the third. She does. Highclimbers lead by 1. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. About a 9-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith with the ball up top to Thompson. Thompson dribbles, gonna go to the bucket. Nope, she'll stop on the box, draw a double team. She'll turn around, try to force one. It comes up short. Harn with the rebound. 14 seconds up to Kalama. Kalama finds Arnold McClanahan. She threw it out of bounds. 8.2 seconds to go here. The ball's rolled up to Powell. Powell bobbled it, trying to save some time. She'll back to the basket, the foul line side of the paint, try to force one up there. Foul called as the buzzer sounds. And they will get Jackie Reed with her second personal first team foul on North Thurston. We'll keep it here while Kylan Powell will shoot a couple of free throws. First one spins in, she'll get one more. Next free throw rimmed off. So the Highclimbers head to the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead, 39-37.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor.
It'll be North Thurston ball to start the fourth quarter. Reed, Brown, Kalama, Harn, and Arnold McClanahan on the court for the Rams. Reed with it over to Brown. Try to get a pass down to Harn, deflected out of bounds by Kylan Powell. The Highclimber lineup: Vernon, Powell, Zanuski, Smith, and Gooley. I think Taya has played pretty much the whole game here. Inbounds goes to McClanahan. Quick pass over to Kalama. Kalama opposite side. Quick passes down. This is Brown with a short on the rebound, on the put up, and her putback draws a foul on the Highclimbers. That'll be 4 team fouls. Personal foul went on Kylan Powell, her third. The baseline inbounds for the Rams. Brown will lob it up top to Kalama. Swing over to Reed. Now to Harn. Harn side of the paint. Oh, McClanahan missed it. She saved it, throws it out of bounds. Oops, wrong stat sheet. I have 14 turnovers on the Rams. Gooley with the ball for Shelton. 2-point lead. Hand it off to Smith. Smith hands it off to Powell. Powell nearly had it stolen away. She'll corral it, stop at the top, get it to Zanuski. Zanuski, oh, just double dribbled on that, and there is the 11th turnover on Shelton. Substitution. Aurora Goodwin will step back onto the court for the Rams. Oh, the Brown can't handle that pass on the sidelines, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Highclimber ball. We get to score here, almost a minute to gone, 48 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Vernon will get it into Gooley. Gooley gets a screen at the top of the key, drives the box, throws up a runner that rimmed off. Rebound goes to Reed. Here come the Rams. Reed swings it over. McClanahan. Is it McClanahan? There's Harn. Goes right to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Goodwin. She's fouled going to the hoop. Five team fouls on Shelton. And they may ping Vernon, picked up her third. Roy Goodwin with 2 points, their first trip to the free throw line. First one goes in. Brianna Salazar will step onto the court for Shelton. As Goodwin has another free throw. Try to pull the Rams even. She doesn't. She missed it. Rebound goes to Smith. Smith will bring it up across the timeline. Go to the three-point arc. Leave it to Vernon. Vernon eyes the court over. Looking for Gooley. Finds it instead to Powell. Powell drives baseline. Bounces it down to Salazar. Salazar up top to Gooley. Gooley looking for Vernon. Decides to put it on the floor. Hands it off to Smith. to Vernon. Vernon to the foul line, right into the paint. Little runner. That dropped off. Rebound pulled down by Harn. Up it goes. Who has the ball? Oh, an errant pass there as Brown tried to force it. And I have 16 turnovers on the Rams. 39-38. Only a point scored here in the fourth quarter between the two teams. Gooley gets it over to Smith. Smith on the dribble, guarded by Brown. Forced her to near midcourt. She'll go on the dribble, gets a screen, stood up by Powell. Gets Powell with the ball now. 13 on the shot clock. Powell to the side of the paint, forces one up, and it drops in. Oh boy, 13 points for Kylan, 3-point lead for Shelton. Kalama gets the ball crossing midcourt. Center of the court sets the offense for the Rams. Swing it over. That's Brown. Brown hooks it to, that was Goodwin, missed the shot. Salazar with the rebound, and here she comes up the far sideline. She'll leave it for Smith. Shade will take the three. Nope, they're going to say travel before the shot, and that's a dozen turnovers on Shelton. 41-38, 5:28 to go here in the ball game. Shelton with the lead, North Thurston with the ball. Rocky Brown throws it up to Harn. Brooklyn gets it down the baseline. Goodwin with the jumper that rims off. Rebound Harn. Harn tried to reverse it up. Nope, got her own rebound. Put it up there and it dropped in. Brown with 8 points. 1 point lead for the Highclimbers. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Roar Gooley, top of the key. She's going to speed around, drive side of the paint, try to force one up. It's going to be stripped and thrown out of bounds by Kalama. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers coming. Laney Borchard into the ball game in the fourth quarter. She had 8 points in the second. Vernon will trigger the play, throw it in, try to get to Powell. Actually a little off on the pass, and Brown comes away with it. Here come the Rams. Get it to Kalama. Kalama to Harn, cross court to Borchard. Borchard, extra pass down to the baseline. Now it's Brown with a jumper at the elbow. She hit it. Only 6 points for Rocky. And the Rams are up 1, 42-41. Salazar with the ball on the far side, drives baseline, throws it in the middle, and another turnover. Nope. Ball rolls to the sideline. Gooley comes away with it. Banging bodies and a foul called. Nope, it's a timeout by the Highclimbers. 4:22 to go in the game. Rams up 1. No, it's not timeout. I thought it was. It's actually a foul on the Rams. Powell with the ball. She'll take a three. It rims off. Rebound pulled down by Goodwin. And then a foul in the backcourt on the Highclimbers. Kalama picked up the last Thurston foul. Smith picked up this last whistle on the Highclimbers. Gives her 2. Inbounds. Goes to Harn. Harn bounds at the baseline. Nearly stolen away. Borchard saves it to Brown. Up top to Kalama. Kalama sets back, sets the offense, or steps back, I should say. Throw it over near side, can't see who's got it. There is Harn with 3 in. Gives her 11 points, and the Ram lead is 4. 3:51 to go. Now we'll get a timeout. We'll be right back.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Vernon kicks it over to Smith. And what do we have, a turnover on that play? And I have 13 turnovers on the Highclimbers. 8 in the half. Nice pass down the baseline. Jumper and a fadeaway. Who was that? That was Aurora. Good win. 3 points for her in the corner. 5 for the game. 6-point lead. Powell spinning baseline. Got a hand to the face. She'll put it up and in. And only the second team foul on the Rams. And the foul went on Goodwin. That's her first. And let's see here. Thompson checked in. And Jasmine Arnold McClanahan back in there for the Rams. Powell with the free throw. It goes in. Kalama with the ball for the Rams. Crossing midcourt, gets Thompson right into her grill. Over to Harn. Harn gets it back to Kalama. Kalama going to work, going right to the hoop with a scoop. It dropped out. Powell with the rebound. And here come the Highclimbers. Trailing by 3. Under 3 minutes to go. Powell with a full head of steam. Goes right into the hoop, put it up. Right in the peak key, I should say. Put it up short, but drew the foul. And Kylan back at the free throw line. She has 16 points tonight. First free throw goes in. She'll get one more. So it's Powell, Zanuski, Smith, Gooley, and Thompson on the court for Shelton. Powell with her second free throw. Short, spin out, and McClanahan comes away with the rebound. Here comes Brown. Brown to the three-point arc, finds Kalama. Kalama near side. Borchard, down it goes to McClanahan. She's triple team, steps out of the triple team, quick pass in the middle. Brown steps back, finds Kalama. Kalama drives baseline, runner, goes in. It's only her 4th point tonight. 4-point lead for the Rams. Here come the Highclimbers. Bounce it down to Smith on the baseline. Now that's Zanuski with a scoop around the defense. How did she get that in there? Abigail with 4 points. 2-point lead for the Rams. Here's Brown at midcourt. Throws it over, quick pass down to McClanahan, knocked out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul. Zanuski and Thompson both there. 2 shots coming for Arnold McClanahan. I think that'll go on Thompson, her first. Janae Kalama, I'm sorry, that's for McClanahan. Hits the first one, she'll get one more. 3-point lead for the Rams, 2:11 to go in this ball game. Next one, dropped out, rebound, slapped down to the foul line. Smith corrals it. Here comes Gooley. Gooley bounces it down to Thompson. Thompson backs down on the dribble, slips one up there. It's off the mark, and rebound goes to Kalama. No whistle, and a timeout called with 1:56 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead for the Rams.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball. Join us Thursday night as the Shelton boys wrap up the regular season hosting Central Kitsap. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Ram ball coming out of the timeout. 1:56 to go in the ball game. Inbounds goes to Brown. Brown gets it to Harn. Harn throws it over to Kalama, down to the baseline. That's Brown. Brown turnaround hook goes short. Rebound goes to Thompson. Thompson just knocked over Brown. Brown is going to get called with a foul. It's their second, only the fourth team foul on, the fifth team foul on the Rams. 3-point lead for North Thurston. Shelton with the ball, 1:42 to go. Zanuski, Gooley, Smith, Powell, and Thompson, who rolls it to near midcourt before Kylan Powell will pick it up. Actually, just across the midcourt. She'll go to the top of the key on the dribble. Stop and load into the corner. Smith under the basket now. Reverse layup doesn't fall in. Rebound tapped out. Ball's free under the hoop, and Brown comes away with it. Here comes Kalama up the near side. Throws it into the corner. Borchard nearly stolen away by Gooley. 1:22 to go in the game. 3-point lead for the Rams. North Thurston has the ball, baseline inbounds. May Ping Vernon will step back onto the court for the Shelton Highclimbers. North Thurston inbounds, goes to Harn. Up top it goes to Kalama, outside to Brown. Brown dances around, gives it back to Kalama. Over to Brown. Bounce it over to Harn. Harn throws it in the corner. Borchard on the three-point arc, hits it. 10 points for Laney. And it's a 5-point lead for North Thurston. Under a minute to go. Here comes Powell. Powell behind the back, dribble to the foul line. Steps by, got away with the travel, put it off the glass. No, rebound pulled down by Borchard. Borchard's fouled on the loose ball. I think that'll go on Kylan Powell. She was in the midst of that. Going to head to the south end of the mini dome, and Powell picked up her fourth personal. Amy Borchard at the free throw line. Her first trip there. 5-point lead for the Rams. 48.3 seconds to go in the game. 1-1. She hit the first one. She'll get one more. She has 11 points. Next free throw off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Brown will back it out. Actually, that was Harn. And there's a timeout will come. 43.6 seconds to go in the ball game. 53-47.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports.
Ram ball coming out of the timeout. Brown will get it in backcourt. She has it on the dribbles. Finds it to Harn, over to Kalama. Back over to Brown and to Kalama. You know the Rams are going to run as much clock as possible. Harn will hook it back to Brown. Brown to the foul line. Kick it to Borchard. Borchard over to Brown. Brown gives it to Harn, to Brown. 2 on the shot clock. Runner missed it. That's a shot clock violation. However, it leaves 17 seconds for the Highclimbers to come up with a bunch of points here. They need 6. Vernon with the ball to the baseline. She'll hook it out, nearly stolen. Tap it to Powell. Powell hooks it up top. Gooley will step by the defense, take a 3. Short. Rebound goes to Zanuski, and that'll be the ball game. Well, the North Thurston Rams come back and hold off the Highclimbers in the end. The Rams win 53-47. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. We'll wrap this thing up.
Attention Highclimber fans, the regular season is winding down and your Shelton boys are heading to the postseason. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, would like to continue following the Highclimbers in the district tournament. However, we need your help to cover the costs to broadcast. Contact us right now and find out how you, your business, or organization can help support these student athletes by becoming a broadcast sponsor.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses during exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. The North Thurston Lady Rams come back from 15 points down in the third quarter and pull off the 53-47 victory. They did it behind, here's some balanced scoring for you. Brooklyn Harn, Jasmine Arnold McClanahan, and Lainey Borchert each had 11 points. 6 for Rocky Brown, 5 for Aurora Goodwin, 4 for Janae Kalama, 3 for Jackie Reed. I think I got everybody here. For the Highclimbers in a losing effort, Kylan Powell finished with 17 points to lead all scorers. Jade Smith at 11, Taya Gully 10, Brianna Salazar, I didn't see that, she had 13, is that right? That's not right. I'm sorry, I gotta get that, that's wrong. She only had 3. Yeah, it's just 3, I'm sorry. Brianna Salazar finished with 3 points, 4 for Abigail Zanuski, and Mei Ping finished with a basket. Turnovers down the stretch. Let's see here. The Highclimbers ended up with 13. The Rams had 17, and the band's still having a time playing here. It's about every school in the district performing here in the Mini Dome tonight. So the Rams improved to 11-7 on the season, 6-6 in the South Sound Conference. Take the season series with the Highclimbers, sweep it. Highclimbers can't get back-to-back wins, dropped to 3-9 in the conference, 5-13 on the season. So let's see here. Next up for Shelton, they host to Capital on Tuesday. That's senior night for the Lady Climbers. I encourage everybody to come out and cheer them on. North Thurston takes on Central Kitsap also next Tuesday. Our next broadcast will not be until next Thursday when the Shelton boys wrap up their regular season against the Cougars from Silverdale. Tip-off here in the Mini Dome is at 7. And that'll do it for us tonight. The final again, North Thurston Lady Rams 53, Shelton Lady Highclimbers 47. And we will talk to you next week.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been made possible by Electro Delights, all natural energy citrus bites, Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, united community, empowered people, exceptional health care. Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.